The first thing we look to do when we're young is get into relationships with other people. And of course, I totally understand this because we want to connect, right? We want to belong. A lot of us are even, hiding from ourselves, and we want to be with others so we can avoid facing ourselves. But most of us don't even know how to have a relationship with ourselves, but yet we're so desperate to get into relationships with other people. Whether you have your first relationship in school or, college or whatever it is. Some of us are late bloomers, but so many people just want that relationship. But what we fail to realise is that we need to work on ourselves. And yes, I do understand that we learn in relationships, right? It's okay doing all the work. But if you've never actually had a relationship, then it's hard, right? Because again, we learn from our relationships, but so many people were just bleeding on each other. You're taking all your shit and you're putting it on someone else. And that's why so many people are in toxic relationships. And, they're used to this toxic stuff because that's what they grew up with, because we tend to date people who are like our mums, like our dads. But we are just so scared of being alone and doing the work. Why? And you know what I've learned? You are only scared to be alone because you've not been alone. You are codependent on your parents. You are codependent on family members. Then you go to be codependent on relationships. So you've never learned to be by yourself. But there is power in learning to be alone. Learning who you are. Working out what are your flaws, what are your strengths. You need to know this about yourself, because then when you look for a relationship, you'll know if that person is for you. Too many of us just accept this toxic mess, and it's not good. It's not good. And when they talk about break generational curses, yes, you need to do that, because if not, you'll end up with a messed up relationship and you have children and you mess your children up. You need to learn to be by yourself. Learn to heal your wounds. We all have wounds to some degree. The only difference is some of us are willing to sit with ours, see them, heal them, and others just want to act like they're not even there. They want to act like all the effery they're doing is perfectly fine. And that is when you live in a world full of delusion.